Welcome to Nutz at Night, episode number 27. This is late night tech talk. You know, I'm going to start saying at the beginning of each show what we do in each show because I just take it for granted you guys know. And though many of you do know, if you're a new listener, you might want to know what we do. So in this show, me and Steve D'Amico just talk about tech at night, late at night, like it is now, at least on the East Coast. This is Steve D'Amico, guest co-host of the show. What's going on, Steve?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Preparing for the show.
I saw your hand go down. I'm like, is he going to get a spoonful of something, or what is he doing? Okay, yeah, he's about as prepared as I am for this show. So that's why I'm going to let Steve go first and present your first topic, Steve.
Oh, okay. Have you, do you play with remote programs anymore that you're any at all?
Hardly ever. Hardly ever.
Hardly ever?
I used LogMeIn for... Oh, the last time I used LogMeIn was with you when we were doing the website project.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago. Why? What's up?
I've been using... I used to use Crossloop, and I was hating it for a while, but I'm starting to like it again. They did some updates, and I know that a lot of people were dogging on it. Every time I heard anything about it, everybody was always saying, it's slow, it crashes, it's terrible, this and that. Actually, I've been using it and I actually kind of like it.
What do you like about it? Or, first of all, what was bad about it at first? I never used it. And what do you like about it now?
It kind of works. I don't like it. I'm not crazy about it. LogMeIn is really what I've been using. Especially because I don't like to pay for anything, and it's LogMeIn free. But I've been using Crossloop I've been installing Crossloop on all of my customers' computers, and because it's like an invitation based thing, so that if I never see them again, it's like a no big deal kind of scenario. And but if they do call me, I basically just tell them, oh yeah, go look for this program, load it, and then from Crossloop I install LogMeIn.
So from Crossloop, this is like what Door-to-Door Geek was talking about.
I know.
You guys use your remote programs to install LogMeIn on customers' machines.
I know. And you know what? He has like this crazy, really smart, really well thought out way of doing it, and I just do it through Crossloop. I find it to be less easy.
No, so I guess it's not good enough that you don't want to use LogMeIn. Like, why can't you just use Crossloop the whole time?
Because Crossloop is invitation based, so it
if you have to reboot, you mean?
Yeah, you can't reboot. You can't do a lot of it. It has a lot less features. I think it's really kind of good enough to kind of just mess around a little bit. And then I did a few things with it. Like if you're not going to do a lot of reboots, if you're going to do pretty simple tasks with it, then it's not so bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, it's good for what it is.
Was it you who was telling me about Crossloop? You people using that for other purposes besides just remote logging in? Like, it's more geared. Or it has an aspect to it, right, where you can like kind of pimp yourself out to people who wouldn't normally call you, right?
Yes, you can exactly. You can actually you could go on there and you can like set up an account and then you can get rated kind of like what are those? There's a lot of different services that are similar to this, but they're a lot better than this one. Like you could freelance yourself. That's what it is. It becomes searchable, and then people can rate you and everything. I can't really recommend it. There's like a million people on there all doing computer repair like stuff, and I don't know how they're doing it with this program. I don't know how you're like removing spyware with this. It just doesn't make much sense.
I see. Maybe they're all using it the way you're using it.
I think a lot of people are. I don't know for sure though.
Ouch.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Hey, how do people find you on Crossloop? They have to go to Crossloop's website and find you, or do you get indexed somewhere else, like Google or something?
Well, how Crossloop works is like this. What I do is I install Crossloop on my computer, and I sign up an account with them, but I found that I didn't have to do that. You don't, and nobody has to register with Crossloop at all. But I did because I could put my little picture, and things like that in there.
I see.
And but with Crossloop you can go on their website and you can just download the utility. It asks you for an email address, but I've noticed that it seems like it doesn't do anything with that email address. It doesn't email you. It doesn't do anything. It seems. I'm not sure though.
I'm sure it's stored somewhere.
I guess I just type in like gobbledygook at gobbledygook.com or whatever. You know, I just mash keyboard at mashkeyboard.com. Done. Download it. That's what I do. And then you download the little utility, and then you just install it. It's pretty quick and easy. And then when they run the same utility that you do on their side, and then all you have to do is they give you a code. They click on the little tab that says share. Okay. And then you click on one that says connect or something like that, and then they tell you the little code, and then you type the little code in, and then they say, I think they says connect or share my computer or something along the lines they say, and then that's it. If they're not too squirrely, it's not too bad, because sometimes they're a little squirrely and they click a checkbox that says that'll view only, and then you can't do anything. You're like, excuse me.
That's lame.
Yeah. So yeah, I just use it. Then I still log me in and I'm done. But I think that's just an easy, really kind of easy, quick and easy way of getting it done.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think people should check it out, because I know a lot of techs abandon it.
Yeah. What was wrong with it before, Nick? Why is it good now? Just to wrap it up.
Well, I think what happened was before they were suffering a lot of growing pains with it, and I think a lot of the servers were disconnecting and kind of having troubles, and people it was just too unstable, so people just decided to not use it anymore.
I see.
Yeah, but if it's a little bit like a kid's toy compared to like Log Me In and all the big guys, but it can serve a purpose. You know. Like if you're in a situation where you're like, I don't want to still Log Me In or TeamViewer or whatever it is on this customer's computer, because I don't know if I'll ever see them again. You install this way. If they do call you, you don't have to go tell them to go through the steps of going to the crossloop.com.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess it could work out.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing. I mean. Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, as far as giving you a little extra promotion, it can't hurt. Is the video and audio coming through okay for you guys who are watching this? Just want to make sure, because I don't want. If it is laggy, I might know how to fix it, but just let me know in the chat room there. It's coming through okay? Okay, thank you. CES, Steve, you been following CES at all?
No, I haven't. I've been kind of away from the whole world. Been working hard.
Good for you. I mean, I've seen a couple things that they have there, and I definitely want to go next year, but I haven't seen anything that blew me away yet. One cool thing, we'll just talk about a couple things I've seen, is this Flow TV. You ever hear of Flow TV?
No, is that the 3D stuff?
No, it's a box, right? It's like a I don't want to say iPhone size, because it's actually bigger and thicker than the iPhone. But let's just say, for example, it's like an iPhone type device with just a screen, and you basically get wireless TV through the thing. Wow. So like you could be